Hello? Hi. Hi. Afternoon. There it is. Afternoon. I love these little subtle little conversations we can have with each other before the stream actually starts and I put the whole act on. It's like our little secret. There might not even be anybody here right now. It's you and I. And we know. It's special. It helps if I turn the game on. That's the second day in a row I have forgotten to do so. I'm losing it. Ladies and gentle people, mushy, we are live. Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 17. We jumped way ahead of a lot of people, right into the middle of it. It's great. I couldn't believe, to tell you, all the things that have happened in all the previous games. Just ridiculous. Somehow, how do I keep doing this? I lock my keyboard because of cats, and then I can't hear a damn thing, and then I'm like, oh, did my wife touch something? Probably. Regardless, I was actually really thinking, last night this morning, I was like, I can't wake up early. I need some good solid sack time. But I was sitting there thinking of, like, not that we're finishing the game today, but I know some things are probably going to happen. And, I mean, we're still in the act. We're not, like, in the finale business or ending or whatever, but I feel like we're getting close. So, there are a couple of things that I probably could do right now. We're on the 27th. Again, all I check for is any missables. The only thing I was thinking of, we did do the shrine thing, right? But now I look, I remember people told me if I look at the shrines, it's somewhere here. No, it's not under recipes. Mains? I'll see if I got them all. If there's a star beside it, we got it. Okay, perfect. We got them all. So I wasn't just was unsure. And then all of the quests. That was weird. Yeah. So we got all of the Zamorian ore. I think we basically I want to check the orbs that we have, because I'm feeling, well, we're gonna throw something, a new weapon, a Tai Chi on Valimar. And so maybe we'll make sure that he's topped up with stuff. Make sure we got the best weapons. Sort of do some cleanup before we get into some real stuff. So pretty much beyond that, I think we're golden to go. We'll sort of see where it takes me for probably like a 3-hour stream. And that's why I was sort of all over the place of like, oh, what do I even play this? I'm sort of stuck of like what I said yesterday. Hi, DJ. Because I don't want to play like this. At least will have some content to it and whatnot. But why do you have to bring that up? No. You have to put your other thing away then. Put your other thing away first.
Bring your box away.
Which box away? Here, start out. In this there. Go in there.
No.
Alright, sorry. Train's being put together, apparently. Yeah, so I don't know what we'll accomplish for 3 hours, but I have nothing else to play. I couldn't start Metal Gear out of nowhere. People would be very upset about that. There's the waffle that everyone's waiting for. Yeah, so, okay, now I'm gonna have to turn the filter back on, because my son's gonna be using the trains. It's gonna be loud. Yeah, like, I don't know if people want to just see me ride around seafaring. That was weird. Why did I'm telling you, these controls are What is going on? I'm hitting the analog and the volume is turning up. Are we kidding ourselves here? What? Oh my god! I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it if this episode. What is going on? Do I reason? Okay, there's obviously something that's gone on with my control. What a great start. What a great start. What is happening? All right, let's. Hello. Oh, for God. Don't you just love like, and it wasn't even like a Windows update or anything that caused anything for this. I can't even figure out what on earth is going on. Like, is there a way to lock the sound? So if like, okay, I'm gonna restart the game because I don't know why. Maybe I just turn the control. Maybe just turn the controls. I'm not interested in the garbage today. I'm not interested in the garbage. So, oh. Don't you love technical problems? Just like everything works perfectly fine beforehand, and then you start up and you're like, okay, good to go. Start up, and then they just pile on, and you're like, wait, why would that even be a thing? Like, why is the left analog even a thing for volume? Like, out of nowhere, where did that happen? Like, look at this. Are you kidding me? All right, I'm gonna restart the game because I don't know. I can't even use the. Are we kidding ourselves? Okay, quit the game. There we go. Just let's just find out what's going on here. I apologize that this is what happens. Xbox controller, left analog, controlling volume. When Steam is open, holding Xbox or Steam and pushing the left analog up or down decreases the volume. Not only that, but when you hold the Xbox Stream button, start button, you can alt tab just the next tab. But what? Yeah, today I don't see that. This is great. I don't want to be doing this. Click on Steam in the upper left corner and go to settings. Click Control. Click Connect. So obviously I've had some enable Xbox something. This is fantastic. Turns out people are updating their controllers. What? How about I don't need to do that? Okay, let's shut off Steam for a second. Let's calm down. You know, we'll have a sip of coffee before you even realize what's going on. I mean, but this is a new one. Like, it's interesting, to say the least. All right, Steam is off. Good. Oh yeah, I forgot to. I always forget to lock that. Pause it. Back to Steam. Let's see if that like it's just super weird. Yeah, I don't use Steam on that window. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? All right, let's find the game that we were playing. That was called Trails of Cold Steel. Not that one. There we go. Play. Okay. Hopefully all is well. I hope. Maybe just don't play with the analog button, right? Like that's something. Okay, seems to be not doing it anymore, so that's good. Okay, anyways, like I said, so what are we, 114 out? Wait. 5. I'm just trying to find where 111, 16. That looks like about right. All right. Fantastic. Okay, hope it's all fixed and wonderful. Okay, we can finally move back on with our lives. So, like I said, that aside, it's fixed. I don't know what I did other than just a simple restart, but that usually fixes a lot of things. If we go and talk to George, he's gonna start up the story stuff, my guess. I just want to see if there's that final talk around with people. There isn't any more students to get, at least not yet, or at least not now. Oh, we could talk. Maybe she has something now that we've sort of done everything. I don't know. We can chat about it. A little bird told me you've gathered all the Zemurian ore you need to make a sword for Valimar. I know Oliver would be all over this, so let's have a nice long look at it in his place. Okay, I didn't want to talk to you twice, but yeah, I really need to go to the Xbox lab and find something. There's a book on the Order of the Phoenix Wings. I think we got all of these. I think nothing else. Okay, moving on. So I don't know. Like there was these. There was all these range things to do. We could do them. We could, right? Wasn't there like 4 of each one or something? Who do I have to talk to? Your craziness? No. Yeah, we did this. Yeah, like so maybe there is extra people, but we certainly haven't got them for anybody else. Interesting. So like the one that had like there's an extra person there. So interesting. What's in here? That's the conference room. I don't think anyone's in there. No, there's Princess Alphine. Okay, going down into the shops. Yeah, you're missing a few. So yeah, but obviously they're not available now. So there must be some more in the finale or whatever. I've been checking the thing, unless I missed them early on, sort of before we started using. Not yet. Okay. Yeah, there's the front deck. There's people to talk to. Machias and Eustace, you're listening to that. Oh, we're really gonna be working with the Professor Schmidt? Oh man, what do you think he's like in person? He's actually a dick, Machias. He's actually a dick. So I'm like, well, now that we've gathered the ore, it's time for the artisans to do their work. It's gonna be a Herculean task, but I can already wait to see the finished results. Yeah, Professor shit, right? Yeah, I guess I have some money now, or a little bit of money, so, you know, we might be able to buy some things. I'll be heading back to the bridge in a minute. I wanted to check up on Casper. Don't worry, we've already got our routes for the spirit shrines locked down. With these settling down in with the Cruzan and Nordia provinces, we shouldn't have any trouble getting close. Here's hoping the Zemurian ore gathering off goes without a hitch. Pardon? Pardon? Stop, Logan. What do you want? A different show? Ask Mummy, I don't have it. I know that your class has it way harder than the rest of us, but stick with it. My name for Don Marconi in Zero is Don Macaroni. That makes sense. He's you know, your typical mob boss, as some would say. Line's right. I need to focus on doing my job on the courageous for the best of my ability for now. That's the best way to reunite with family and the best way to make them proud. All right, so do you have a newer weapon? No, you still have the same thing. So although I could buy new weapons for most people, I don't really think I need it. Colette, secret stuff you picked up on the Artesian Street from here on out. Rather be on the buy Morty side of things, but what can you do? All I gotta say is Zero is getting interested. In order to find out more, play. Wait, hold on. Play Trails to find out. Isn't that the saying? I think. Pastel blue coloring, some pink coloring, right along. Bear, bunny, ears and ears. Is that from something? Like I've seen multiple people in streams, not just yourself or Dark Fantasy Realms, say it. Like, is someone like say? Was it Neo? Was it someone's stream that said that, or is it from a meme from Cold Steel stuff or something? You have. No, I didn't want. Oh God, I'm all shop. Orbments? No, okay, you can only say. Okay, that's 10,000 for these things. They are nice, but I don't want them. Head on out into the rear dick. No one's hanging. I feel like that would be like a good place for like not a place for a dog to be, but like, you know, we could have an animal out there. Hey, penguins! Good morning. Afternoon. I get almost good evening for you, essentially. What was for lunch today? Let me congratulate you on the incredible work over at the Aurochs Fort. Really masterful stuff. Becky isn't over what happened, obviously, and she's trying to act like it. Suppose it's a good sign that she still has the energy. But with Brehard liberated, you know the Alliance will be doubling down to make sure they don't lose anywhere else. Meanwhile, I'm sweating over what might be going over at the head branch in Heimdall. Just gonna have to believe in Biles. It's the most logical thing to do, and in times like these, keeping your head screwed on straight is a must. What is chat stats? What if I wanted the chat stats? Probably didn't. Oh man, probably could have done some wonderful things with these Abyss Shadows, but actually no, they don't even look good. All right, moving on. Oh, hi ladies, yes. Hi, inspect, trade. What are you trading? Hot dog and chips. Bought that, just collected info. There's many more of those though. Isn't there like, remember like electric school board, school something? Probably something like that. Golden Mishi, I feel like that's new. I feel like okay, body handbook, don't have that. Missing the bunny watch. I feel like I've seen the bunny watch. Oh, I have it equipped. I don't like that if it's equipped. Like, I mean, I understand that it's equipped on someone, but like, just tell me I have it. I shouldn't have to unequip something like to buy this part. Ask mommy. I'm busy, but no, stop. It's mommy. And then I can't even do the right thing anymore. All right, animal watch. There we go. So I feel like we'll just still be throwing this thing onto Emma. Does the same thing, just ups things a little bit more. The Abyss Shadow. I mean, that's a. Do we throw that on? I mean, yeah. Don't answer for me. Don't have any of the inventory equipped. The speed is huge. It's very good. I just don't know. Like, that's a lot of U material. When I got to do a couple other things for people. Death blows, delay, and vanish. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he keeps pointing to it. I probably am just okay. I'm just gonna have to. I guess who has the dark emblem on? Nobody. Nobody even has the dark emblem on, and I'm gonna be. Okay, we'll just. There we go. All right. Equipping back with Emma with the animal watch. That's great. And then I just don't know who to put that other thing on. Okay. Okay, you're gonna fall. Please. Stop. No, stop. I'm not having this conversation. Okay. Stop, please. Oh, can you give me 2 seconds? How you doing, Force? Yeah, Abyss Shadow is good for someone who has low speed. See, I don't know who has low speed. Okay, do I have to put the train together?
Yes.
Okay, give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
touch me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up with the key. Oh, 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 yeah. I said lock me up with the key. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Lock me up with the key. Baby, it's a lockdown, baby, you drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping, your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up with the key. You gotta take away the key, my baby. Lock me up with the key. Keep me in there. Lock me up with the key.
All right, trains put together. There we go. That didn't take too long. I'm getting better at it. Placing on a mage just got lower speed. Placing on a mage makes the delay lower to cast art, so it's a win thing on a mage. So basically like Emma or Elliot. So let's see. We got speed of 77 for him and 82. So we just got to figure like what's the trade-off for the Abyss Shadow. That's huge. Throw it on there. Why not? There we go. Good even numbers. Okay, good talks. How was Boris today? Ladies, love to talk to you. We've already been there. We're moving our way on down to level 3. Level 2. Well, might as well have a chat with Laura then. We've already gone around talking to everybody, so I guess it would be a little bit of a waste. Well, now that we've triumphed over the spirit shrines, it's time for George's trial to begin. Making a refined tack big enough for Valimar to use is going to be difficult. I can only imagine that the end result will be breathtaking, though. I didn't want to talk to you. I mean, I wanted to talk to your friend here. Wow. The exciting grill. Thank you very much. This looks delicious. This will help me make some lunch boxes as delicious as possible. Just let me know if you have any more. Actually, I should probably check to see if we have any more to make. We're missing one. Oh, that sucks. And we have nothing to... Oh. A couple. Oh, no, wait. She wants the top ones. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're just missing a recipe. That's okay. All right. No, Boris, never apologize for your English. I'm telling you, buddy, your English is better than some people who are from jolly old England coming on in here, okay? You never apologize, bud. Your English is fantastic. You probably speak like 3 languages. Don't feel bad about it. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, hand out all of these wonderful things to Margaritaville. I thought, where did I come up of like giving her like a bunch of these things? Like, how did I make a bunch more out of nowhere and just didn't realize it, or what? Would you go and order a sweltering burger if you knew? You can make more Abyss Shadows in the pawn shop. It only takes U materials. So yeah, the only thing I was unsure about with the U materials was because they're used for making the things for Valimar as well as our ultimate weapons, or not ultimate ones. Like, you know, if I need to make some new weapons for people, I just didn't have a lot of U materials, if that makes sense. But because, you know, I feel like we're getting close to end game type of thing. EP charge 3. All right. So Still left. And the arch grill. There we go. I can speak. That's the McDonald's right there. All right, we are done with everything. There we go. You probably get something really good if you hand out stuff to everyone. Jesus, that was super loud. How you doing, Chelsea? How's Rosine? Oh, never forget your kindness. We'll seriously get nothing of it. We're grateful that you came up with something we could do to help. Speaking of, does that mean you're looking after the infirmary here now? That's the plan, yeah. Given how much I learned about medicine while I was in Keldic, it only made sense. So if you ever have any need of medical treatment, you should be in good hands. I'll make sure to have a lot of potent medicine ready for you, Teehee. Great to see your smile again. Hi, Dr. Nick. You trade them for accessories, strong versions for some quartz upgrades, weapon upgrades, so yeah, no matter how many you get, you will need more. Always will need more. Okay, I was told you would have things. That's really good to have. I need money. I need some monies for those things. Yeah. Okay. Into here. Okay, there's Milliam. Oh, and then we can play some Blade, probably, would be my guess. Milliam, the child lost that. So it's finally time to get the Taki made, huh? That's gonna be awesome. Totally gonna be the strongest weapon ever. Can me and Lammy try it out too? You know what? I don't see why not, quite frankly. Oh, we've already played, so. Dang, well, I mean, yes and no, I guess. I honestly couldn't tell you if we're actually poor. I mean, we just bought some things. We haven't, like, really changed things out. This guy's looking like he's rather going golfing or whatever. But yeah. So how's my level of Mobius Master Quartz? Boris, you already know the answer to that. It's going to be terrible. Even if it's not terrible, I'm just assuming it's terrible. So, we finally gathered up enough Zemurian ore to forge a new weapon for Valimar? Simply stupendous. Starting with a base material as legendary as that, I can hardly wait to see what the result will look like. Me too. Oh, what do you have? Oh. Things we already have. Talk shop with Dorothy. Delio does have a point. As long as there's a message to be conveyed, it doesn't matter how you get it out. People will hear it. Oh. My head's all bursting with all sorts of unspeakable ideas. I am so afraid right now. It does me good to have Rexon the Courageous with us. You can tell how much this war has matured him too. Oh, and you got the photography club, which we bought everything. Yeah, as long as you don't trade your time, Sepith. I mean, yeah, I do have a lot of Sepith thingies. Like, I don't like, does it only, like, hold the... Where is my U material? Where would I find such a thing? Is it weapon? No, armor? Quartz? Event? There it is, 60. Nice. Nice. You got chippies? You have crackers, not chippies. Show the monster guide. New data always for Stefan. That's great to show. How was the morning treating everybody so far? Oh, I was just gonna say, does this guy ever like give you anything in the end? Hey, look at that U material. Now we're no longer nice about sexy U material. Well, at least I haven't so far. It's fascinating though, like nothing I've ever seen before. Good, good, good. Ah! Oh God. All right, now here's Dorothy, just gonna tell us some crazy things. Compatibility reading. Decently, I got my 3 hours of meetings out of the way. Now I'm just working on shit. Like, are you like literally working on shit? Like, are you looking through the sample? I can know now this person had peanuts, this person had corn. Just looking through and going, man, I got a shitty job. Oh, that's great jokes. A great knight, having received a worthy blade of Zemurian ore, will once again become a living legend. Said blade will become the inspiration for those who wear the crest of the horned lion as it cuts down all in its path. See, at the second that sentence came out of my mouth, I knew that was happening. So you gotta make the people happy. Oh, that was terrible. There you go. Sometimes you get the little the finger thing, and it just like grazes. So I have foreseen, but the future's not always set in stone. But who knows how things might play out? We already know that we're super compatible with Emma or Elisa. It's gonna be a big choice. Oh, look at that. Some choices. Hi, Emma, Celine. Have a little chit chat with you. Sit down, talk. Well, thank you so much for your support earlier, Reen. I never would have been able to stand up to Vita like that without the class backing me up. Thanks. But it was all you. You're the one who made the decision to be strong and stand up to her, not us. We kept pushing forward. It was very class president-y of you, so thanks. Besides, without the two of you, we wouldn't have been able to gather all of this ore. Yeah, because they wouldn't have let me in the shrine without them, right? I mean, we could have done it, but vote. Already. All right. Yeah. A thank you from Reen. That's a rare thing. Taking the chance to screw with Vita and Granios' plans, enough. It's been a long time coming. What a pleasant cat you are. Anyways, we should finally be able to get started on Valamar's new weapon. I can't wait to see this thing, but I guess I'm gonna have to. Pretty much. Still, it'll be exciting to see just how much stronger it is gonna make him. Ooh, I don't think we were doing any action. Oh, 193. Poison, blind, and burn. I could have sworn I bought one of these. What are we voting for? We're not voting. We were maybe going to put a vote up, but who is Reen going to pick, Emma or Elisa? I think it's probably going to be a Elisa vote for Elisa, and then there's going to be Emma vote. I don't know. I don't even know if we'll get to it like this stream or not. But yeah, Elisa for the ayayas. Well, Laura not even in the picture. Might as well just take it though. Or I mean, look, it's just the way the cookie crumbles around here. I might get some fishing out, so you never know. Pretty sure my brother's just chilling in Crossbell and fishing himself silly. Can't really say I'm worried about him. I do wonder what he's going to do about Annabelle though. I mean, they are supposed to get married and everything. With all this traveling you're doing, you're gonna need some food and strength up. Perhaps you could try one of those energizing cookies Margarita baked the other day. Stay away from it. What's wrong with it? No, nothing is actually wrong with War. It's just the problem is they have to be level 6. And they're not level 6. So I only have 2 people that are level 6. Unless that's changed, but yeah, that's I mean, I guess I could take a peek at the Linkies here. Yeah, she's only level 4. Man, Elisa's not even level 6. It's just Emma. All you're hearing are excuses? Generally, that's all I have. It's just excuses. My vote's still for Elisa, but I like everyone got their shot. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess I should have paid more attention to that. I mean, if it was my choice, it would have been the instructor. But it's not enough playtime with them. I mean, I know of Professor Schmidt by name, but that's about it. I'm curious to learn more, though. Who knows? Maybe he's my kind of guy. Probably not. No matter how many times I could thank you, it doesn't seem enough for all the preparation you did for our performance. I didn't think I'd ever see a piano again before this war was over. It's like a dream come true. Well, in my dream, Alan would have been there to hear it, but I'm sure I'll be able to play for him again someday. The fortune reading is picked from who you bound with, from what I know. Yes. Any more? New nothings. That's okay. When I was streaming, some of the Elisa fans were not happy I picked Laura. Could you imagine just you're having a stream and there's people who are just unhappy that you picked people you wanted to play with? It's terrible. Did the Orbital factory hold? Fun thing. People are weirdos. Why am I Yeah, I don't want to talk to George yet. Oh, George isn't even in here. Nobody's in here. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of lame. I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta pick whoever you like. Right, exactly. Like, I don't mind having some votes thrown particular ways and whatnot, but really yeah. The final matter who you pick. My favorite's Emma. I got no dislikes. Right? Yeah, that was the thing. This piece is almost complete, which means it's time for me to start thinking about my next one. You sure there's no spare Zamurian ore for me to work with? I mean, we did give like a little small amount, but yeah, it's like the positive times we told you last time. No. Create. Ooh. So is it worthy of me to make these level 3 things? Defense 3, I don't even think we're using it. Okay, so we'll make that one. So action 3 and attack 3. They're like, you have to pick at least because that's what the game wants you. No, if the game wanted you to do something, they would have just made that for you. Right? They would have just said, okay. I think I can probably talk to George. It's the boobs, right, Chelsea? It's always the boobs. I'm hoping I can just talk with you and yes. Shop? 10,000 for the sidecar. God damn it. Wait, does he not? Who do I go to buy more ornament? Modify, not shop. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, what did I need? I needed some action 3 and attack 3s. I need one more of those. Wait, but if they're all equipped, that's the problem though, right? So am I gonna have to... Oh, they only needed the one. Okay, good talk. Good talk. Okay. So we got level 3 stuff. Everything's bought. Listen, I like anyone who can commiserate me with the boob issues, right? I was like, well, this is my stream and right, exactly. Like, how dare they? Create, no. I want to insert the peanut. Why? I mean, yeah, equip the new stuff. All right. Power orb 3 and shield orb 3. I guess we didn't need. Is it better to have the shield or the speed? Looks good to me. Stop inserting penises where they don't belong. Oh wait, hold on, Chelsea. If something involves inserting something, are you telling me I'm not allowed to say penis? You did HP, sauce, power, and speed? So speed instead of the defense, probably? Oh, I was talking to the horse. He just went, nay. Hi, Paula. I see Eustace managed to sell things with all his dad. Guess he's got more guts than I give him credit for. Maybe I had him a bit wrong. Not showing some spine makes up for his terrible cocky attitude. He's still pretty bad. All right. Let's save. You get 9k defense, so 200 defense is not that different. Okay. Insert penis, because Chelsea said so. Oh, I think the thing was with the speed though, like, oh, 20 is quite a sizable amount of speed though. Let's go with it. Okay. Yeah, it is a difference. All right, George. Okay, now we should probably save the game again because we did something different. All right, we've done everything possible. I don't think there's anywhere to go. We've done all the shrines. We've been everywhere. Let's go talk to Georgie boy. Time to get to work on your place to work. Not that I know where to begin. Apparently he needs a lot of places, and with Sarah, enemies won't do any damage. Help him out. Oh. Help him out. Hey, this workspace isn't absolutely perfect. He'll throw a tantrum like you've never seen, like a small child. So let's make sure we're good here first. Okay, I feel that Tantrum would be exactly the same as what Wolf Slayer does when you tell him it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Probably very similar. Like, like an adult tantrum, like just like, the steam coming out of the ears type of thing. One of those deals. Once we're done, I'll call the Institute and invite him on board. That might helping me out some more, right? Choosing to help George make his workshop will cause his main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests will disappear. Well. No, I told you, we're gonna have to work together on this one day. I want you to hold your phone up and send the voice message, and then maybe at the end of it, then you could put you could put your own saying, go love you, or something like that. Just so that he doesn't go completely insane, right? Sure am, thanks, Reen. Ah, the good old waffle. With both of us here, the work will be done in no time flat. He'll leave me immediately. Afterwards, George made contact with the Institute of Technology, and the time finally came to welcome Professor Schmidt on board the Courageous. Hopefully he's happy with it, because if not, I don't know what we're gonna do. I do love how Mark is incapable. No, you eat those. Don't put them here. Then give them to Mummy. I don't want them up there. Give them to Mummy. Logan. Is he that bad? I don't think he's that terrible. Logan. I'm not taking it. I'm gonna put your train away then. Okay, train's going away. Then take this. Take this to Mummy then.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't want it. Not quite up to my standards, but being that we're limited in our options inside the ship, this will have to do. What do you think kind of product Professor Schmidt puts in there? Do you think he's a wax guy, or like, is that a hairspray type of deal, or you can't compare to the facilities in the Institute, and you made the best with what you had, I suppose. Thanks, I guess. Professor Piece of Shit is not happy no matter what you do, but he is helping us, though. That's the thing. We need him to help us to get the Tai Chi sword for our giant robot friend. So there it is. Didn't expect you to obtain any Zamorian ore at all, much less this much of it. Where exactly did you find it? Don't tell him. Secrets. Well, Class 7 obtained it for overcoming some very challenging trials. Fine, that's what you asked for. You'll help us, right? That doesn't answer my question in the slightest, I'll have you know. But then again, the answer changes little. I'm a man of my word. You did what you were asked, so I'll draft you the finest blueprints the world has ever seen. He's not helping you, he's helping himself. True, he's a sour old man. He's not happy emotion. So what you're telling me, Boris, is the possibility that his penis may or may not work. I'd make any man unhappy. So he could. See, that's where I would take this stream and go into like a what's the big podcast, into a Blue Chew ad or something. I'd be just having that just go right into an ad seamlessly or something, right? Still, a project like this is not without its series of trial and error. Your assistance will be crucial, George. Just don't get in my way of my work. See, Boris gets it. He's a walking penis. A walking, shriveled up 2-inch penis. All right, anything you say? Well, so that's the famous Professor G. Schmidt. He's such of a cranky old fart as everyone says he is. He and George seem to work really well together, though, don't they? Well, if I recall, they were once master and student. He's got those dashing good looks, but his personality leaves a lot to be desired. Sarah, if you're finding the old man good looking, I feel like you need to get some contact lenses or laser eye surgery. It doesn't take much to impress you, does it? Working with the Zemurian ore is no doubt going to be a challenge, and they will need to find a way to use it to replicate the sharpness of attack. There is one thing Professor Shit can't handle, and that is mint. Like a mint leaf, mint chocolate chip, or mint the person. Still, with Professor Schmidt on board, I'm sure they'll manage. He's the finest engineer in the country, if anything else. Yeah, we just have to keep her out of there and let them do what they do best. Mint the girl, mint person. Finally, work on Valamar's tacky began. George and Professor Schmidt worked as quickly as they could so that the class would be ready for when the time would come with Crow. And while they were working, the Courageous received a sudden, unexpected call. They're going to ask us about our extended car warranty.
Are you sure, Captain?
Yes, absolutely. Several days ago, the Alliance moved their line of defense around the capital westward, which means that the east side of the capital, and in particular the area around Trista, are much more exposed than before.
Exposed areas, that's going to get you in trouble.
That could totally...
Here we go.
Lucky us. Yeah, it sounds like we might finally be able to achieve what we set out to do.
We finally have a chance to wrestle the Academy from the Alliance's grasp.
Guess the Alliance is so focused on trying to defend Heimdall, they don't have time to worry about Tristan.
Are they starting to run thin?
Couldn't have asked for a better chance than this.
I have some other news that may be of interest to you as well.
I love interesting news.
The Noble Alliance forces are no longer the ones supervising Thor's military academy. Instead, they've assigned that task to the upper class students so the army can focus on defending...
Doesn't that sort of work in our favor? I mean, I know there was some cheesy upper class students that really weren't fans of Class 7, but...
Why the upper class students?
Because they have probably more to lose with their family.
I imagine they were chosen so the Academy would technically still be under the control of the nobility.
I called it. Yeah, they lost a lot of ground in the
I'm
East.
sure they're up to the task either way.
Are we talking about all of the upper class students or just a...
It's got to be just a select number of them.
The academy is being overseen by a group of students calling themselves the Order of the Lion.
Order of the Lion. Why do I have a feeling that guy who hated Eustace that always wanted me to go up? Remember in the top floor where the nobles hung out? Why do I have a feeling he's like in charge of it? I can't remember what his name was.
The group is centered around high-ranking nobles, and its commander is one...
Patty Cakes, Patrick.
Patrick T. High Arms.
All right, look, I pay attention to games, right? Every once in a while, it's... We should not be shocked by this at all, right?
I'd heard that he was still at the academy, but just what is he doing?
And what's this Order of the Lion?
I know nobles love tradition, but that name sounds like something torn from a history textbook.
Other key members include the son and daughter of Count Florald, together with a butler and maid from the upper-class dormitory.
Oh, they got their butler and maid set. Patty Cake's character growth grew a lot over these games. Like even going forward.
Other instructors remain imprisoned within the academy itself, however.
Ferris is taking part too?
Again, it's sort of hard. Like outside of Patrick, if they don't sort of take part, their family's going to lose their nobility, sort of everything they sort of maybe or may not have worked for type of thing. But like, yeah, it sort of does stuck. But
ordered them to.
yeah,
Not like they're in a position to
they can't just say, well, screw you, I'm not doing it. Like, you know, if the answer is death, then, you know, you're going to do what you can.
Principal Van Dyke is an honorary general of the army as well, so naturally, the army is concerned...
Through from this game to the next on, it's going to shock you.
As such,
Like the Shockmaster?
we are preparing to liberate Trista and the academy from the nobility. It will be carried out before the battle for Heimdall can...
Interesting.
...using our most elite unit.
I'm trying to put my shocked face on.
Oh.
But that means...
Captain, would you consider postponing your operation for at least a few days?
Yeah, just sit on it and rotate.
Do you not think the RMP is up to the task?
It's not what I said, Claire.
I don't doubt for a moment that you are. But since the day we were entrusted with the Courageous, no, even before that, Liberating the Academy has been our dream. I don't just mean Class 7's dream either.
Another Reen speech without a head pat? I don't know if I can take this.
It's something that every single student gathered on this ship wants to be a part of.
It's too soon for that face for now. It's for when you start playing the third game.
Whether
Okay.
someone else could handle it is
So the year
we've
2024.
come this far for. We want to do it with our own hands.
Thank you, Reen. I feel the same way as Reen does. Thor's was established by one of my ancestors, so I feel a connection to it in that sense. It feels only right that those who have an attachment to the Academy should come together to take it back.
She's absolutely right. We've come all this way believing.
I think you can let go of the steering wheel once in a while.
After all that's happened, I think we're the ones who should be fighting that Order of the Lion, don't you?
Yeah, you're right.
Yep, it's gotta be us.
Like just it's the thought of like if she lets go of it, the thing's just gonna go. No, it's not gonna happen.
All put an enormous amount of effort into making it this far. It's only fair, right?
We wouldn't be setting a very good example as second years if we didn't see tasks we've taken on through to the end.
I want to go and save Uncle Makarov too. That's a lot of yes votes right there.
Don't think Angelica can lay off her hands from a girl, right? Well, see that. Why is everyone referred to everything as a girl? You know, your car's got a girl name. Boat's a girl name. I don't know. Like, I mean, Courageous isn't the girl name, but like, I don't know. Does the boat have like a pet name for the girl?
I'm pleased.
You get what you're saying, though, Boris.
Yeah, I want to do this too, Claire.
Really, Milliam? You too?
Of course, everybody.
So, Captain, please, won't you leave taking back Trista and the Academy to us?
We realize we're asking a lot, but this is genuinely.
Can you imagine she's just like, you know what? No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now. Game over, man. Roll the credits.
When I finally see Dad again, I want to be able to look back and feel proud of all I've done.
Yeah, I didn't really even think that was the way that these games have sort of worked. I sort of pictured that wasn't gonna happen this game.
I was never raised to beg, but in this case, no price.
I sort of just thought of like, we're gonna find Crow, beat him up, and that's it.
I wasn't expecting to get.
I guess you need an ending point of the game, but you're still gonna have an overall thing of everything going on. You know, we can't forget about what's going on in Crossbell, of course, and
It's almost like we went to different schools.
didn't we? No.
I've never felt quite the devotion and attachment to the Academy all of you clearly possess.
I think it's the Class 7 thing.
So it's a little strange for me to see how much each of you are willing to sacrifice, just so you can liberate Trista together.
What if we're the terrorists in the end?
But strange in a good way.
Is that a yes?
We'll wait 2 days.
Funny thing is, the first game and this one were planned to be one game, only it took too long, so they had to split. I couldn't, like, I don't know what you'd get rid of, like, to be sort of the fat, if that was the case. Like, or it could just be a super long game, right?
Liberated as soon as possible. I hope that will be enough time for you to achieve your dream of taking it back.
Thank you, Captain.
If you weren't with the RMP already, you'd make a hell of an actress, you know.
Like a porn actress or just normal everyday actor?
You put on quite a show for someone who was gonna say yes.
Now, see, a show makes me think porn, right? Porn on the brain.
What makes you say that? Regardless, I will be praying for your success.
Yeah, pray to
I
Idaeus.
look forward to seeing you all again in Heimdall after this war is over.
Thank you.
First game is 100 hours, this one 120, easy, so that long game would be hard for people to get into. Oh, of course, yeah.
Good luck to you too, Captain.
And especially, like, I remember, like, this game is, like, what, maybe 8 years old? Call the other one 10, regardless. That's still in the amount, like, I would say old games could probably get away with being 100 hours plus. We're starting to get into where these are, like, a niche product, right? Even if someone likes everything that's going on, you tell someone, like, look, this is a 100-hour experience plus. that pushes a lot of people away. They're like, look, I got lives, I got people, little people, big people, I got people, like, I got like that's already a turnoff to people, even if they like everything about the game, right? So it's a fine line you got to get with if that's your hope. Finally, Class 7 was granted permission to liberate Trista. They left deciding the specifics of the operation at Toa, and eventually it was decided they would carry out the mission on the same day a prototype of Valamar's new Taki was completed. Oh, we're just skipping a few days. Okay, right into Trista's liberation. Believe me, that's what it says. It didn't say like Trista's loving you back and forth. Bum, 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 bum.
The operation will begin today at 1200 hours. Make sure you've done everything you need to do before then.
As you already know, I won't be taking part in this one. This one's all you.
You were... Are you kidding me? People got lazy over the years. Try playing Disgaea, sunk 300 hours in it. I mean, it's funny though, because in a world of an MMO, or the free-to-play types of games where those are existing now and are still very popular, people are spending hundreds of hours in these games. And I know you could argue that they're two different things a little bit, but they still will sink that much time into those as opposed to something that has like a legit ending in the end, right?
We've still got some time until then, so it might be worth going around and making sure we've got all we need.
Yeah, we can't be too prepared. Not this time.
I dislike those games. There is no... Yeah, like even when you like wrap up like say an expansion to say, there is no end. There's always something bigger, or you're never getting to the end part, or someone big pops up and goes, "It was me, Austin. It was me all along." Right? They pull the Vince McMahon thing.
The prototype was finished last night.
Alrighty.
There's still some work left before it's completely finished. But personally, I'd say the progress we've made is nothing to scoff at.
Like I keep saying, there's so many games. Like I'd love to play Genshin Impact. I want to get back into Final Fantasy 14. But MMOs just at my point right now are just like, I'll probably get too into it and then I won't want to play anything else. And for someone who likes to stream games, that sucks. Yeah, I don't mind the monthly paying of something, but I don't like when they double down and want you to buy the game and pay monthly.
Professor Spitz really is something.
I would almost just like to see those things just turn into if you just subscribe, you just get all of the new content all the time. Just turns a new expansion comes out, everyone gets it. You're paying the subscription fee, that's it. No buying the $40, $50, $60 expansion every time, right? Like it should be one or the other, not both. But
I guess
people still pay it. Heck, I've been guilty of paying for it back in the day, so.
Workshop and he was all super mad at me.
Were you expecting to be welcomed with a hug and some candy?
Anyway, by the sound of it, he's going to keep finding ways to improve it until the...
Nah, they will milk you until you are dry. Yeah.
I'm going to be swamped with helping him out, but I should still be able to tune...
Well, it's funny, I have friends who play World of Warcraft, but they play the old version, the classic one. So if you've been keeping up with that, the old one is different from what, like, the new game. They sort of made it a little bit more casual, easier to play, and then the old one was back, like, where it was hardcore, and you had to really do a lot of things that were a lot of time sinks. But with each expansion, the game got easier. So, like, they've already reached the point where it was the Wrath of the Lich King, which was sort of like the last hard expansion before they flipped the switch and made everything easy again. So I'm just sitting here, is like that the end, or are they like, maybe they're now making two different, I don't know what their plan is.
So much is resting on this battle. I don't
'Cause that's when I was playing, that was like, I remember that switch,
right,
in that of where, like, you could tell, like, they were, like, it's not like it was right to casual per se, and like the obviously the the difficulty was still there in a few things if you wanted it in raids or whatever. But they certainly made it far more achievable for a new player. All members of Class 7 will take part in the battle for Trista, whether they're an active party or not. Be sure to check everyone's equipment, including that of characters you may not ordinarily use. To advance the main story, speak to Toa in the captain's chair and select Commence Operation. So everyone except for Sarah, essentially. Alright, do we have any new students? Any new quests? It's not what I picked, but I need a new controller. Maybe I should ask one for Christmas. World of Warcraft is the reason I don't like that type of guy and hated it when I seen I loved Warcraft. Yeah, like, World of Warcraft was essentially what I heard was supposed to be Warcraft 4. And then through building it, they were like, actually, you know, this might turn out to be something. Oh, no, hey, are you? Yes, you are Monica. I've been giving everyone snacks to keep up morale and make sure that everyone has enough energy to do what they need to do. I gave Laura hers, so here's one for you. The Kaiser Burger. This looks great. Thanks, Monica. I'll be wishing you all well from back here. I know you can take back our home. No new soup tour? No, we don't. Wait, so did we just get all of the recipes just now? If I can hit the right button? Terrible thing. No, it's a food item you can make. Did I always make it, though? Oh, so either she just gave me 30 CP though. That's pretty nice. All right. Moving on. All right, I always wanted to check with her because I don't know if I have everyone's character profile, but apparently Alphin might have something for me, but I'm probably missing a character profile here and there somewhere. If we can retake Trista in the academy, the area should serve as a valuable foothold for moving on to the capital too. We may even be able to gather information on Elise and my family's whereabouts as well. At least that's my hope. That's everything. Equip all people so you got no one empty. I'm sure to get them back safe and sound. You're really a man a lady can count on, Reen. I just wish there was something I could do instead of just relying on all of you, though. Honestly, it's rather frustrating. You are doing something by virtue of your presence here. You're giving the mark the legitimacy of our cause. Stepping into the battlefield isn't the only way to make a difference. By doing what you can, you're helping Reen and Emma do what they do. Oh, my. What's with that look? All I'm doing is stating a fact. Oh, perhaps you're right. Well, good luck, Reen. I know you'll be all you can to make this operation a success. I'll be waiting here praying for your safe return. Yeah, so I'm guessing I probably missed a character profile here and there, and probably won't be able to get that. So, yeah, we're just going to go over, make sure everyone's got all the orbments, is equipped with good things, not missing anything, like when I was fighting with Sarah that time before, but, Cedric should start his first semester there next year, just like Oliver did in the years past. Your Highness. Don't worry about me, Reen. If this operation's success, it'll be an important stepping stone for you and everyone at Thor's. And of course, I'd give anything to see my family and Elise rescued and safe from harm. I'm putting my trust in all of you. If anyone can do it, I think you can. I think I got all the medals? Maybe. I think I'm missing one. It was, like, they mentioned, like, something about the... Let me just look it up. Received the Phoenix Medal of Love. I don't think I have that medal. Try to go notes quest and go up on record. My God, this controller is gonna get yeeted. What am I supposed to go to? Is it student info? I mean, God, I'm missing like 5 or 6 people here, if that's what it is. Overall achievements. I got 2 of them. Yeah, so I'm missing that one. But I don't know how I'm missing, like, who I'm missing to talk with. That's the problem, right? Like, I'd have to look at this one. So maybe I missed Milliam. That looks like something. Like, how do you get the second one without getting the first one? That's my thing. No, not up here. Stop. Stop. Please. Not up here. That's how you get things broken. Come on. Right there. Well, then not up on my desk. Not up here. Not up here. That's not funny, buddy. Could you imagine Milliam is the only one I'm missing? Oh, yeah, Maki. Like, I mean, this is the thing. I think that if I'm missing all that, Elisa's missing her second thing. Just a bunch of things. So, yeah, it's okay. Nope, start over, right? Start the game over. We've screwed it up. That's how these things go. The Piety Medal. Complete 20 quests of kindness. Obtain 90 plus character notebook entries, heroism, and defeat the 5 phantom beasts. So we did do that. That's the 5 mean people, right? I still have students to get. But it says on the Neil Seeker guide that you talk to Monica and then she's good to go. So I don't know if I'm missing something or not. It's irrelevant, really. A lot's happened between Ferris and I when I left Thor's. I still consider him a dear friend, which is why it's such a shock to hear that she's part of the Order. I suppose we have no choice but to actually fight one another this time. You do have a choice, Elisa. We don't want to make you do something that you'd hurt. We need to. We can handle it. Thanks, Reen, but no. We're friends, but also rivals. Breaking down will only be disappointment. So I'll face her head on like I've always done. Once we beat her, I'm going to bring her back to our side. Alright, let's do this together. It's been a long time since we last saw the Academy. I wonder how the flowers are doing. Probably gone. Gotta get them seeds back in the course. I'm gonna plant some more when we get back too. Hopefully Adele and Vivi will join me. I'm sure they will. And together, we'll make those flowers bloom. I just wanted to go to weapons, make sure we've got everything. I think you can still get all the students' info, it's just not the end game. Okay, yeah, so like, okay, let's make sure everyone's got something. Alright, everyone's got stuff. Orbits. Quartz. Everyone's got quartz. What was the one that you said earlier? Make sure I had... Mobius. Mobius is on Milliam level 5. Okay, everyone's got stuff. Upgrade the slots to 2. Yeah, that's gonna be something. I mean, what sort of takes precedence here? Weapons or both? Like, I'm assuming he might have new weapons for us. No, he doesn't actually. Okay. All right. So we're going down to George now. There he is, George voice back. Like, what's the advantage, though, if I'm not using level 2 stuff, though, to upgrade to level 2, if I might ask? Honestly, my book is done. This is a prototype, right? But he insists that there's still something missing, which means he's going to keep tweaking it on his own until we pry it out of his hands. It's a master craftsman for you. Perfectionist. More of an artist than a craftsman, if you ask me. You got the perfectionist part right, though. His work's done when he says it's done. Time, mirror, other people's opinions be damned. Trust me, I'd know. Anyways, even if the good professor deems it incomplete, glad we got that blade ready to go for this operation. Now everything's up to you, Alamar, and your classmates. Good luck. I know you'll pull through. Well, you can count on us. Yeah, I would. Jesus. Slots. There we go. So we do have some slots. Now when you equip Mobius on someone and use an item, it will use a area of medium, which means a CP item can be used on all party members. Same with the craft card, buffs, HP, EP. It's broken as long as you make items. So who would that be good on? I have it on Millium. Yeah, like, okay, so sort of like, I know my question really wasn't answered. Like, am I really spending all this Sepith on people when I haven't been using level 2 stuff? Like, I guess this could be my opportunity to start upgrading to everything so everyone has at least level 2, right? But this stuff's gonna add up pretty quick, if you sort of see what I'm saying. Or do it later? Okay. I thought Sarah wasn't even part of the group. Upgrade on people I use the most. Yeah, that'll probably be my approach. We're looking okay for now. Okay, I don't think there's literally anything else to do. Let's get right into it. If you're going to use all people now, better use it on someone who is not your main team as they're weaker. My guess uses. Like, you meaning Mobius? Like, throw Mobius onto uses? But I don't use... See, the thing is, like, I don't use Millium, so does it make sense to use it on Millium? Or... Like, I don't mind uses. He sometimes will fit. It's just depending on the build we're sort of maybe going for, type of thing. Alright. The game lets you know that you are going to use all party members, except for Sarah, though, apparently. Well, it's finally time for you students to do what you've been waiting all this time for. Like I said before, I'm not going to be down fighting with you this time. I'm just staying on board the Courageous, watching over you as an instructor. That's fine by me. We're going to leverage everything you've taught us to take back the Academy, and I want you to watch us do it. I expect nothing less from my star pupil. I know you won't disappoint. Alright, there we go. It's almost time for us to do what we've been working towards since the day we were given this ship. The Order of the Line is the only thing that stands in our way. I never expected the Student Council President role to come with this kind of baggage, but I'm ready for it. Just don't think you have to do everything on your own. We're here to support you the whole way. I'm here to support you too. As long as we got each other, I know we can do it. Alrighty. Commence. Well, I guess I should see what we're working with here. I'll take her. So use your main team and a second team. So Eustace is not in your main team. You can keep it on Millium if you like. Only remember who it's on. So, okay, that's what I'm saying. Do I want to have Mobius on my main party? Or the second team? Or do I, and do I need to balance out a team? Because it's not really mentioning a second team right now. It's asking me to make my team, just like normal. But I would like to have them, not now, your main team is strong. Okay. I mean, it still has Sarah with it, so obviously, I mean, I'm probably changing this now only for the game to tell me that it's going to be changed again. Ready to go, Reen? Everyone's equipment will need to be at its very best. That's including Valimar too. Yes, we did. We're good. Make sure to check everyone's equipment, including that of characters you don't ordinarily use. After selecting it, 2 teams will be organized to carry out the operation. Commence operation. Time for the operation to begin drew even closer. A decisive moment almost upon them. Those taking part congregated on the bridge for one last review. Right. Let's go everything again just to be safe. Again, a very weird aspect of not having this being voiced when it feels like it's a really important part. First, here's what we know about Trista. The majority of the Alliance forces that were there have withdrawn, but some still remain, defending the town's east side. It's likely the moment we approach Trista, we're going to come under attack by the soldats stationed there. That's where Valimar and I come in. We'll deal with them first and clear a path for everyone. Lack of money to voice. Yes, but like, there were so many times of like, it didn't need to be done, and they used it, and now like the end of the game where like it'd be important to have it and would add to the whole value of it, they don't do it. Whatever, I guess. Right. This is the first time we'll be able to see what that Zemurian or Taki prototype is capable of too. After you've liberated Trista, Reen, you and the rest of Group A will head directly to the Academy's front gate. Not that anyone have possibly forgot, but you also have the world's most adorable captain accompanying you. I have to say, I don't know how I feel about her being on the front lines. I can't help but agree. You've been a tremendous support for us, of course, but this is the first time you'll be taking an active role in combat. Oh, don't you worry about me. I'm a military academy student just as much as you guys. We put up a good fight. I won't get in the way or hold you back. Promise. If what we're doing is to be seen as legitimate, we'll need her assistance from the ground anyways. Who better to overthrow Patrick Yarms himself than the president of the student council? Now you're talking. Group A's primary objective will be to escort Toa safely to the academy so she can work her magic. Good luck to you guys. So now I'm getting Toa. Well, no, not end of game, but this is an important part of going there. I guess I still got some ways to go before end game. We won't let you down. Angelica, aren't you joining us too? Yep. I'll make much of a substitute for Sarah, but give it my best shot. After Group A's off the Courageous, me and the rest of Group B will fly around in the back of the academy and charge on in. Now, the problem is, you're adding Toa and Angelica by the sounds of it, but you didn't allow me to add accessories or equipment or their orbments to them. Maybe I can do it later, but like, Toa has a nice scan. It adds to arts damage when you scan an enemy. Well, attacking from both sides at the same time sounds like a solid enough plan to me. Let's just hope it works. Not much point freaking out about it now. Well, all the people we have on board. Got more backup than we could ask for. Exactly. We've done all we can. Well, everything is in Idaeus' hands now. Ooh, I feel a tingle running down my spine from all the feverish excitement coursing through the air. Toa's got a nice S-craft, and Angelica probably got locked quartz and stuff. Well, I hope so. One thing you could be a little more nervous considering what you're about to do. That's how Class 7 operates. It's been a long, long journey coming this far. You've overcome every obstacle in your path and done yourselves proud. Now all that remains is to go out there and liberate your academy. Best of luck. I know you'll pull through. Thank you, Your Highness. Everyone, assume your positions. I'm more pissed when the game locks the courts, so I got to use them that way. It's time to take back our academy. Like to build my units the way I like them. Right, yeah. Full speed ahead, Chewie. Let's do this. Marine and Toa can now use Overdrive when linked together. Toa has a special craft called Weakener. Using Weakener on an enemy inflicts a status aptly called Weak upon them. Is this that analyzing you're talking about? This makes it both easier to unbalance enemies and increase Art's damage. Balance down and Art's efficacy plus 50%. So it sounds like if you're going to have her, you're going to want to have either Elliot or Emma. Select the characters will form a Group A, the group that will enter through Trista. Members not selected for Group A will automatically be recruited into Group B, led by Angelica. All right. I'm gonna take Emma. Take Elisa. I'm gonna take Laura and Fee. I feel like they're overstacked. Wait, were we always this high of level 108? Keep Fee for Group B? I was thinking that. Maybe swap out Machias? Yeah, we are going to need some type of evasion tank or something, but yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll work. Firm. Equip all characters with the best equipment in your possession. Party members will join Group A while all others will join Angelica's group. So, okay, so we did that. Make sure everyone is good. All right, so she can get one more thing. Funny how she has two things, but Toa doesn't. All right, so what does she have? Poison, blind, and burn. What is she arranged? Yeah, she's got a gun, so she'll be probably in the back. Speed's probably decent. Maybe accuracy and crit. Look at what quartz Toa has as well. Get a feel of what she can do. She can heal. She can support. She's got a little bit of, honestly, everything. Give her a cast item then. Yeah, and here's like another, like, what would I want to be putting here? Like, she's got 2 extra things we could put on. And Earth Bell if you got it. Okay. I do. And one more. Feeling like a cast too. Yeah. Probably don't have one, but cast one. Yeah, and then finally just her equipment. Something magic, I guess? Like... Yeah, caster with no cast is a sorry sight. I really don't have Dark Pendulum. Yeah, that'd probably be good. Yeah. All right, that looks good. Proceed. We're good. This operation's bound to be the most significant battle we have fought to date. Can't afford anything to go wrong. I might be better off sticking to just one Link partner while I'm fighting in Valimar. During the liberation of Trista, you will only be able to use a single Link partner during Divine Night battles. Choose someone whose bonding event you didn't see in Berehard to make their final event available if you meet all other wait. Is this where I want to pick, like... Elisa, like... This is interesting. I don't know who to pick. I would say Emma it is. She's been a lot of big help today. Elisa does look exactly like that. Girl. Brew. Yes, probably. Same day, 12 noon. I thought these types of attacks usually happen in the middle of the night or something. Sarah has speed down. Did we always have so many houses with red roofs? I forgot to look at her S-Craft. That's okay. What the hell? I suspected they'd come. Just land on top of them. Who cares? It's not only speed down, it's strength down too. Sarah's the most broken partner for Divine Battle. It's time. Let the operation begin. Right. See, the problem is, though, then if I would have chose Sarah... Like, was that the end game thing I wanted to pick? That they've just sort of put it together that way? Let's see if you can pull it off. Take care, you guys. Wait, I'm detecting high energy readings from Starboard. Starboard's in front, right? Oh god, that was just missed. Is that a long-range orbital cannon? Oh, it came from that direction. Uh-oh. I recognize these people. They'll have to fight us first, brats. Nope, this is a chance to add one more girl to the final dating event if you miss points for bound. Oh, I wish I would have known that. I thought that was the choice of like the end thing. God damn it. It's time for the Crimson Wings to fall from the sky. We've seen these before. Yeah, aren't they? They're the Soldats Scarlet and Vulcan used. Except one of them's dead and the other one saves. Nah, we'll live with it. We'll live with it. It's gonna be tricky. I'll jump on down there, Valimar. Acknowledged. That's my best robot voice. Insert Aladdin flying on a magic carpet ride song. It will make the battle a little harder, but not much. This is normal difficulty. We've been expecting you. In the name of the Alliance, we won't allow you to go any farther. Prepare to be overwhelmed by Goliath and Kestrel, the perfect marriage of strength and speed. This isn't good. They might just be copies of the Divine Knights, but that Kestrel is much faster than one. If you let them work together and have their own way, you're going to be in for trouble. Maybe so. Their pilots aren't nearly as experienced as S and V were. Time to force our way through, Valimar. Certainly! We get to see the new weapon. It looks slightly the same, just skinnier. Possibly longer for you ladies, and possibly even ribbed for your pleasure. Use your new power well. Okay, we're fighting now.
All right, you ready?
Sure. Alright, so crafts, we don't have anything. Basically, we'll always be using Morning Moon, probably, to dodge things. Great! I don't know which one I want to get rid of. I mean, do we just start with a start with an arm, left arm, this jerking arm. Okay. Small one has less HP, but okay. I mean, I was thinking like that one might be more nimble, a little more quick.
Now.
Yeah, that speed thing would have been rather nice to have at this point.
It's my turn.
Oh well. Let's see how we do here. I will have a chance to defend before that anyways.
It's working. Keep it up.
Keep your buff right for damage at 50% and you won't take... So should I do the... Oh, she's not going to get a turn. And your first crop can disable the enemy's arts. That's right. It's an impede.
Gotcha! Let's go! Gotcha!
That's it. Just a little more.
Right, I still think we're doing okay here.
My turn.
Why do they gotta be so means to me?
Gotcha!
So that guy just loves me doing that to him all the time.
Of course.
Yeah, they are mean, and they do 4K and you do 20. Still, it is rather mean, right? What do you mean? What happened? Want more gecko? All right, one down. Now just the big boy left.
Great, just one more.
Remember when he was doing 4K damage? Now he's doing 1600. All right, just keep doing the whole thing. Nice. All right, this didn't end up being too bad in the end. Not too bad. This is why you keep up the defense buff. You can see the turns under your suit. Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha!
Of course.
Yeah, really is working out well. I'm gonna have to restore that. Yeah, I forgot that it was also gonna turn into the red thing as well. Forgot sort of that thing. You want a new show? Yes, please.
It's working. Keep it up.
Just keep working the jerk off arm, right? Oh, Corey Carson? Corey Carson? The Chrissy? This one? This one? Hold on, we can go down the bottom. Which one? Christmas? Summer camp? That one? Halloween? But Halloween's past. Alright, we'll put Halloween on.
Let's go! Gotcha!
Yeah, it sucks I lose it there, but not much I can do. Should I be working like another arm or just keep working? All the buffs do same as in normal combat. If you use Motivate with Rena in normal value, you get strength plus 25%. Use it again, you get 25 to 50. Yeah.
Gotcha!
Of course. Now.
Where would I be without you, Boris, DJ, Chelsea? We're just doing all the great work right now, aren't we? I mean, I actually like the impede thing because there is nowhere to hit. It's using CP, but at least it does decent damage, and it also stops this guy from doing some melon head type of stuff out there, right? I haven't even had to heal yet, which has been really great. Imagine you just kept attacking someone's arm that they constantly jerk off with, even if they are a robot. You're just like, give it a rest, man. It's like, honestly, just give it a rest.
It's my turn.
Keep it going. The crafts are great for the reason you can't be evaded if you use them. You can use a second craft. I think it gives a burn. Sick burn. I mean, this thing probably is actually close to being dead. 22,000. Good finish off right there. That actually worked out well. There's Japanese or Chinese writing. You have to ask Mummy where it is. Oh, if I would have known that would have done defense and ADF down, that would have been nice to throw in at the very beginning.
You didn't do half bad that time.
Level 6. That's pretty good. You make use of the info for the next... Oh, there's another battle. Great. Oh, did we just cut that thing in half? What if there's people inside those? Do we not care about those people because they're not important characters in the game? What the... What is that sword? You did it, Reen. Well, taking both out at once is impressive enough. Not bad for a prototype. That just leaves the interface then. Only he were here. Nope, they are not as hot as S, so they can die. Professor, where are you? Oh, forget it. Those guys are about to shit themselves. They're like That thing just like walked through those two big boys right there? Curse you! We're withdrawing! Rendezvous with the forces near Heimdall immediately. Yes, sir. Music's banging though. And with Kestrel and Goliath defeated, the Noble Alliance forces stationed near Trista fled. Breen stepped out of Valimar and regrouped with Toa and the select members of Group A on the ground. After seeing off Group B and the Courageous, they set foot into town they so adored. Doesn't look like much has changed. They still have plants and trees here, so that's good. It took us 100 hours to get back here.
Well, we made it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Trista so quiet before, though. Seeing our dorm again really brings back memories, though.
I wonder who's hanging out there now.
Just a few months ago, this was our home. It's finally dawning on me that we're actually back. Back in good old Trista.
We really are. Feels like it's been a lifetime since we were last here.
It took longer than I would have liked to return, but I'm glad we did.
But it's a shame Sharon and Crow aren't with us. Now, on to the academy.
They still have that high hope for Crow of like just everything will be okay.
Not much farther to go.
Ah, should have known it'd be you guys.
Micht!
They just let the locals stumble around drunk? He's the pawn shop guy, right?
Glad to see you're alive.
And kicking. I guess it's good to see you kids.
He always was a little bit of a jackass.
You'll be glad to know that the townsfolk are the same as ever in spite of all this.
Hey, it's Class 7! You're all back.
Did someone just say Class 7?
No, we're class 17 now. Of course, class 7.
Wow, it really is them.
Gotta say, the guys that live around Trista, I never really noticed it. They really do love their vests.
If it ain't Toa, too.
Oh boy, am I glad to see you.
The feeling's mutual.
It really is.
When the battle began, we all started taking shelter where we could.
Like in your homes?
But when we saw
that look like they haven't been touched.
Their tails between their legs, we came out here hoping for some good news.
They love belts more. Look at Sarah.
I can't believe you guys actually made it back here.
True. True.
Looks like Micht was right after all.
Right? Right about what?
I heard from Toby, Toval, that
Toby.
you be here to embrace us soon. He told me that we should be here to give you.
Looks like word's getting around from the guild branch.
Really? I guess he must have heard that from Captain Claire or something.
I'm gonna be right back. I want to go get a drink and I'm gonna go pee, so I'll be right back. Kobe is the name from a book you collected a lot of times by now. The Gambler reprint? I forgot to. No, there's no chocolate. Or there's the other one. There's a bunch of cookbooks we got. There's those. Looking at you, Boris. Cookbooks could be.
Still, since you're here, I take it you're planning on taking back the academy?
Actually, we just came to go on over and buy some goods from the store.
Good on
put
you.
it together.
Show us all some real Thor spirit.
Guilt train. Want to put back together? I don't understand what you mean. The Cornelia books may have got them in. What? Your long train facts? Go. I don't have the. Go ask Mummy. Yes, Mummy has the train book. Oh yeah, the Cornelia books are from the first game because there's the Gambler Jack. And Gambler Jack 2, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah.
You know we will.
Thank you all so much. This really means a lot to all of us.
I didn't do it. Be good. Give it. No, Mummy. Give it back to Mummy. You're not listening. Give it to Mummy. Give it to Mummy. No, give it to Mummy. You're not listening. No, no, you're not listening. Alright, change my son's butt. I'll be right back. I almost ended the stream right there. That was weird.
Pretty baby, come and save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, 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 no, it's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up, throw away the key. Oh, wait. Hey, hey. I said lock me up, throw away the key. Hey, hey. Ooh, yeah. Lock me up and throw away the key. You can't restrain me. You can search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy
We got the Red Moon Rose 2. Only that book is an older story, something like 100. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about. I think that was the one I was freaking out about last game that we didn't get the 100% of, and we missed one and all that stuff.
All right, everyone.
Sorry.
Get ready. We're going in.
Oh, Chelsea, you should have Chelsea, don't we have a code word for when that happens? And then I know, isn't it like Rumpelstiltskin or something?
All right.
Thanks for letting me know. You could have turned the speakers or set the Bluetooth to work in the entire house or something if you have that connection. And then I could have just done it really great. But no, we're not paying attention here. Well, I don't know what it is either. If you would have just said something really weird, I would have caught on, but you didn't. Oh. I don't think that he would hate me, not you. Just say you played no part. You can read the books. Are they worth it? Are they worth it? Worth a good read? I guess so. They probably shell out that story just a little bit, don't they? Oh. Too much. That is a full beer right there. So we got the pawn shop. Lots to do here, apparently. Lots of people just hanging out. I like the Red Moon Rose lot, and it's something to do with someone you will meet. Okay. I mean, do we just go inside here? Can we? I'm curious about how things are going in here too, but I don't have time to go inside right now. Yeah, let's go. I mean, can I do anything? I've already talked to everybody. I'm so happy to see you're all okay. I don't really have anything to say. Seeing a small child named Kurt is hilarious. The Cornelia books are about someone you know by this point. I've done what I can. It's all on kids now. Get on up there and show us what you can do. Are these everyone that's from the stores and everything? So there's probably nothing to actually go in and do. Thought I couldn't buy any EP charges at this point or whatever, right? Mick spoiled you a bit now about that book. Did he? Done what I can. It's on you kids. Now get up there and show us what you can. I feel like he didn't say the same. The entire faculty was placed under the Alliance's strict watch when they took the place over. I think you might just be able to free them now. However, good luck. Yeah, wasn't that Julia Gulia's flower shop or something? I can fish. I could. How nice to see you all. 2 months, I believe it's been, eh? This is strong flowers always. Oh, Mary Jane was the flower girl. That's right. Don't have time for this. All right. Okay. So we can just talk to the people on the outside. Get out of the way. All right. That was the pawn shop, the Trista home, the boutique. Look at Toa's Crafts. Thank you. I was gonna look at that. Status. The Rainbow Shot. And also the Weakener, which we talked about. Shooting Stars. An Energy Rain with a heal. Unleashes the power of all 7 elements. Why can't Netflix just play shows just constantly from the same thing? Want more Corey? More Christmas? For Christmas? There you go. You're welcome. Yeah, those look like some nice stuff. Whoa, it's really you! I can't believe you managed to beat up those soldy thingies. You guys rock. Are they gonna be able to beat the guys over at the academy though? Of course they will. Piece of cake. Well, just be careful, okay? Go get those guys. All right, guys. Yeah, thanks. Who are you waving to there? Hey, Fred, you want to check on this girl? Is she blind now or something? I wish we could offer you more than our cheers. That's the way it is. Tell you what, I'll treat you to something over at the restaurant when this is all over. Something to look forward to. There they are. I didn't believe Mick said you were right on their way, but he was right. It's so great to see you again. We'll give those jerks at the academy what for and didn't think of losing. We will not. Mishy? Misty? Misher? Vita? Voices can be heard from inside. But Director, can we do this without the Army's permission? The hell with the Army. We're doing a special show on the liberation of Trista, damn it. There's no way of letting a scoop like this pass by. That's like the inner McMahon right there. Right. Good to know Michael's still as enthusiastic as ever. Yeah, we can't let him down now. So it's begun. Can I go do a side quest down the West Trista Highway or something? Or, go into the cafe, have a coffee or a beer with Sarah, even though she's on the ship? Nope, apparently not.
I can't believe they're all here to see us.
We're lucky to have everyone's support.
Full charge into battle. Well, I was told I could maybe fish, but I had to go up here to fish, and now they've done this to me.
And that's all thanks to you and Toa, Reen. You've both done so much for the people of the town, after all.
You should be proud of yourselves.
When you save the town, you can fish all the time. Well, there we go, right? When you fish. Get out there. Well, it must have been an ordeal to make it back here, but you did it. We're all overjoyed to see you again. And a little further until you make it. At the academy for now. Oh, it's the people from the academy. Good luck, you're nearly there. I'm assuming I will be told I cannot. Yeah, there isn't even the fishing thing here. And the sisters are all out there. They're really cheering me on here. You still have trials yet to face, but you'll overcome them, just as everyone else you've faced so far. May Odeus watch over you, and may your actions be hope to the people of this land. I always knew the day would come when you guys would return to us. But the gods watch over you and keep you safe. Well, even the rich people still don't ever get the broom out of here. Class 7! So you finally returned. You're one of the maids from the upper class dormitory, right? Are we correct in assuming that the Order of the Lion is in the academy at the moment? Absolutely. Please take care of them for me. We will. Don't worry. I'm assuming we can't go there. Character notebook has been added. Nobody else down there. Ready to go. Angie and the others must be at the gate by now. We ready to go in, Reen? Zit. Success of our operation all rides on this moment. We ready to get started? Go in. Let's go.
Well, here we are, back where it all started, Thor's Military Academy. The place where we went from strangers to classmates to friends. I've got so many
friends. Slow down there a bit there, Reen. Some good memories, though. Great memories.
We haven't seen it since the capital was occupied.
It's strange to think we were here only 2 months ago.
Yeah, it feels like it's been way, way longer.
Really? It's only been that long? Wow.
We made it back in the end.
The place where our class first began, where we first met, is right in front of us.
They even broke Emma on the concert.
And we're going to take it back.
Let's go, everyone!
All right.
But is Trista like down in the south? I don't see a lot of I don't see any snow on the ground considering it's September. I know it doesn't have to snow all the time. Heck, it's 10 degrees outside here where it should be snowing, but ooh, you have been waiting. Hello, Patrick.
Patrick.
Yeah, flick of the hair. Wouldn't be a villain if they didn't do that.
Some time, Schwarzer. I hadn't the faintest doubt that you and your classmates would eventually make it here.
I mean, at least we have the,
You have our congratulations for doing so.
They haven't got about their formalities here.
Hello, Celestine. I'm pleased to see that you haven't changed at all, Elisa. Ferris, you're here.
It's a shame Loggins and Alan aren't with you. Still, Looks like the present company should pose enough of a challenge to keep me interested.
Now, to be fair here, these guys weren't really known of being really anything like on the battlefield. Maybe Patrick a little bit, but to take us on?
I'm honored the strongest swordsman among the second years would say so.
Well, you certainly look ready for us.
Really?
Although, judging by what you said earlier, you must have predicted we were coming. Probably before the battle on the East Highway even began, too.
Right. Yeah, like Patrick was probably the worst off, but always was like, you know, a little bit annoyed at it. But he could have learned something over the couple months.
We know your class better than anyone.
I think that like what Patrick just said there right now, they know us better. Right? That's the thing. Knowing your enemy is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
There was absolutely zero chance of you passing up a...
Are you kids all too young to remember G.I. Joe?
Naturally,
that was just a thing to get kids to join the American Army, wasn't it? Yes.
Right. We're in.
Looks like we were right about the back entrance being totally clear.
It probably would be a good opportunity to start using, if I get control of both groups, like just sort of independently, start using that Mobius with Millium. So like, no, instead of using an art, which may have to take a turn or two with a delay, start using those foods, those items that are now going to spread out to everybody, right? Take advantage of it, you know? And they, of course, we'll forget about it the second I'm bringing it up now. Boris will have to remind me 8 years later. But,
I hope you weren't expecting to simply waltz in here without even the slightest resistance.
The OG G.I. Joe series came out 10 years before I was born, but I still know it. So I was like probably 42 when it came out, right? Yeah. I mean, that was like my Saturday morning. G.I. Joe, He-Man, Masters of the Universe.
My most exquisite rival, Angelica. Our reunion could never be more perfect. And I see you burst
Sergeant Slaughter.
Only the finest in company.
And that's an order.
Welcome, Class 7, to the Forbidden Paradise.
Transformers, can't forget about them.
Well, you're one of the last people I expected to bump into here.
Thunder. Thundercats. Yes, I never watched the Thundercats, but I do know them. Call Margarita and he will run a note, right? Exactly.
Guess our attempt to sneak...
Tell him that we got her on the shift. She's been waiting for you. One of my trivia night team names was the Thundercats. I mean, I know of them. Lion-O and... What was the little scruffy thing that was around them all the time? I can't remember. It's been ever so long. Voltron. Never watched the...
But you could never hope to surpass my great...
Did Vincent grow out his hair a little bit there?
Be shy. Shower me with praise.
Vincent sounds a little bit like the Phantom Thief beat.
I see quite a few familiar faces here.
What a joy it is to see you again, Eustace.
Adel, you look well, Fee.
Of course she does.
I'm sure the flowers will be so happy to see you back home. Man.
This really is in the end the rich people. Just that was a scary one. Really, I don't ever think of remembering these people as being scary parts. Also, in America, isn't today your get out and vote day? Midterms or whatever it's called?
Master Patrick, the battle should be in full swing on the other side by now.
Then shall we begin as well?
Get out and vote if you want to. That's where he was. She almost took out that butler. What, are you gonna fight with your white gloves?
Oh no.
You're set on fighting us?
We are the ones entrusted with looking after this academy after all.
You've run out of options, Patrick. They all ran with their tails between their legs. Did you see what I did to those two giant robots back there?
It wouldn't be much of an order if we simply allowed intruders to wander in unopposed.
Maybe, but the Alliance forces who gave you that task are long gone.
Did you already get out and vote yourself there, Kelsey?
We're all students here. Why do we need to keep fighting?
I don't know who else is all Americano in here. DJ?
We aren't doing this because we were ordered to, Schwarzer.
We get paid time during our work days to go vote. I think a lot of people do in the U.S. because it's something so important. You know, it's funny. We get the same thing here. Like if you're at work, you're supposed to have a 3-hour window to vote. So like if you're working during voting, you're supposed to have 3 hours to vote. Generally never works out well for me, but
Neither the will of the Alliance nor my father's desires are of concern to me. We are nobles, and we feel both pride and honor in our social standing.
I'm gonna feel really good when I chop your head off, though, Patrick.
We wish to know what cause we must take up arms for, by virtue of that.
It's the same here in Canada, Boris. It's about a 30 to 35% thing. I'll be honest, I'm one of them. I'm not a big fan because I know get on me about like I feel like for the last few elections,
and
it's not been
facing you. You're making headway in finding your answers.
You know, getting on board. It's been the lack of good choices, and it's not even like before it used to be like I'm gonna vote for the lesser of two evils. Now it's just to the point of like they're all crooks. Like, and I don't like the saying of like, well, if you don't vote, you don't get a say, type of thing. You know, you have no reason to complain. I always felt like it's just gotten worse and worse. And I speak for someone as in Canada. Now, the last election I took part in was the federal election to vote for like our prime minister and whatnot. But like the last one, like once I sort of heard that basically the conservatives were gonna run around with it, I didn't like any of the options that were going up against him either. So it's like what do you like? I guess like I did it before. I'm trying to think what it's called. It's not spoiling your ballot, but basically you take your vote and you don't choose anyone. So as soon as you get your ballot, you go back to the person who handed it to you, and it's like abstain or something. And so that's supposed to be set aside, but they never do it. They never really always follow the rules, but they got in trouble a couple times for that. But apparently, if that abstain thing works or whatever, apparently like the whole thing is supposed to be redone, but it never works. There's people who will vote for anybody who just pick a goddamn name. You can put Santa Claus for all they care. So that's sort of the problem I have. I wish people sort of knew that if they didn't pick anyone and knew the rules, it sort of gets a reset. It sort of like when you properly abstain in that ward or in that section or the C or whatever, if that would win, it gets sent back and everyone's like, okay, that now, you know, things have to start getting moved in motion, but someone always wins. Someone always does. By me, you can pick the old thief who's been stealing for a long time or a new thief who's more eager to steal when he got the vote, right? Exactly.
Sorry, but we intend to fight just as obstinately for our cause.
Pretty much how it is. It's probably the same as it is everywhere, right? Everyone has that thought of politicians are all crooks. There's no one out there to change it into any good way, because, you know, before you know it, it's all back the same way it was before. So
we're going to take back the academy.
Exercise your right to vote if you want to.
And if fighting you is all it takes to get...
Well, actually, Reen, our home was actually down the dorms down there. You didn't let me go in there. I mean, we only went to school in here.
We believe in our reason.
And now I'm just starting to realize I have never seen any washrooms in the Thor's Military Academy, nor on the Courageous. So, like, when you have to go to the do you just go outside and let it fly?
That's why we came all the way here.
Could be interesting. Can you explain to me, like, though, what does it mean by the
I would expect no less.
Midterms? Why is that separated from, like, when you vote for, like, are these like your state representatives? Is that what they are? Like, why is there a 2-year gap between when you vote for the president? I'm confused, because I honestly don't know.
Or from Class 7, our worthy rivals. Celestine, get ready.
Celestine, your butler's doing the fighting for you? He's got no weapon, for crying out loud. Uh-oh. I don't know what that means.
That's a combat link.
Oh, it means they bump uglies then.
When did you start using that?
I've been waiting for the day where we can finally settle our score, Lisa. I will show you no mercy, and I fully expect the same.
Are we fighting to the death here? Is this what's happening?
Of course.
These are the governors and the people who control the House and the Senate, people who make a lot of really important decisions for all. Okay.
I don't believe we've had a chance to fight seriously since Mishy panicked, Laura.
So, I'm trying to think of like in reference to like ours. So like, you know, we have our federal election where we pick our members of parliament, as would be called, that represent us on a federal level. You know, Canada. And then the one that just previously, like 2 years ago, was like, or where I live is Ontario, so that would be like the equivalent of the state. So you choose who do you want to run your state/province. And then just like a couple weeks ago, it was the municipal elections, who's going to be your mayor and stuff. But you guys do them all like as a collective?
I look
That's
forward
interesting.
to seeing what you're capable of now.
Then let us begin.
All right, well, it's fight time.
We have our pride, our honor, and our strength.
I mean, to be fair, we do them all at the same time as well. But it just doesn't get the story.
Let's see who
That God, even right now on Canadian news, I guarantee the American election will be, the one running up. Turn 1 swap and lore S-break battle. Probably, if I get a good critical aspect,
Bring it on, Patrick.
it probably won't even matter. As she is ever so broken.
Then let the ball commence. Follow my lead, Saripha.
At least she has weapons. She's more scarier than Celestin, who just was fighting with his fists.
On the name of House Florald, we shall not allow them to take another step forward.
I will at least see a Toa S-Craft. I will watch the animes.
Of course, Master Vincent.
I shall follow you.
I'll give you all the support I can muster.
The thing is, though, out of mostly like Patrick, most of these people got along quite well with us, like in the previous game, right? Like, Vincent, we freaking saved that guy from Margarita countless times last game. And I know it's part of the nobility thing and sort of how it was discussed probably about a half hour, 45 minutes ago of how, this is sort of like how it's got to go for them. They don't have a choice in going forward, right? But
Let's go, guys.
Here goes.
No matter who stands in our way, we shall overcome.
Time to go.
okay, so it's this fight.
Time to shine.
Okay. They only won't do a friendly battle, right? Geez, Dragon, can you just imagine just dropping that on them? We got some insights. God, I don't know what we're gonna do here. I mean, how do you just fight the urge of not just doing everything about them, just murdering them?
Okay. One, two. Ha! And done.
I'll handle this.
Oh, I was hoping you... Oh, you do, but what does this one do? Sure. Why not use it? It's free. I don't even think we've done this one yet. Persona all over. It's just here's the cards. We're just missing a guy with a giant nose telling us what we can and can't do all the time.
Okay.
I was sort of hoping for a critical somewhere, but I don't see one. Yeah, that's only for one. Ooh. A defense up would be nice too.
Keep it up, everyone!
Too slow. Got it. Let's get this over with.
Okay,
Very well.
okay!
My turn.
Ugh. Oh, we're just missing it by like a hair.
Eliminating targets.
Time to shine!
Yeah, they don't have too much too much health, really. Thinking out loud.
Arcus activate!
My turn.
Oh, it's only on him. That sucks.
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Right, understood.
I mean, we're Buff City right here. This is looking pretty good.
Here I go. Now, try this.
Allow me.
What was that? Art support. What was that all about right there? Throwing out a La Crust, eh? All right.
Just watch.
I know your defense is all up, but I feel like you won't be able to take this. Uses his link ability when his partner casts, he can sometimes buff the damage of the fart.
I'm not holding back this time. Trying to wrap this up.
I probably should have done this before. I saw she was gonna probably do something, but yeah, it didn't matter.
Sweet dreams, pussycats.
That went well.
Done.
I've got it.
Did they all go up in level? Nocturne Bell 2, Nightmare of 60%.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
Here I go.
Well, I don't know if I like Toa up front, but I just realized Laura's not in the group. Emma got an EP heal, Elisa's got a CP heal and HP heal for Link ability, Laura's got Rage, and Reen's got you covered. See, I just used the Motivate, and she wasn't even in it. God damn it. Yeah, I know I can swap her in any time. I just realized that thing right now. That sort of was the problem of, you know.
Sorry for the trouble.
Understood.
I can do this. Rain upon us!
Let's just see what this does.
Orbital driver, ready! Rainbow shot!
Knocks her on her butt, that's for sure. And I see a critical opportunity for someone down there. Not bad.
No, you don't! Let's move.
Give Laura CP with ring. Yeah, we're gonna have to, and then steal that. Well, I mean, there's a couple criticals, but
You have my thing.
yeah, I could use food too. This will probably honestly be over right here. I always forget about the food. I always forget about the food. 187, 194 at the back.
We should keep going.
Oh, they didn't stand a chance. Oh man, that was great.
Master Patrick.
Now off with their heads.
We did it!
We sure did. Looks like we're the victors this time.
I can't believe it. It's been forever since I was last bested in combat.
Powder's a waste of a bit. You got 100 CP, so you got 180. You can still do the same. Yeah, that's right. I didn't think of it that way. But I also have so many of them too, right? Like typical Japanese RPG. You hoard all of the items because you're like, well, I don't want to use them because I'll forget and I'll run out, and then before you know it, you know, you're stuck with a bajillion great items that you never use throughout the 100-hour experience, right?
This can't be happening! First I lost during that practical exam, and now I've lost again?
I guess I should have used the Zerum capsule. That way I would have had 200 and she would have done even more damage.
Master Patrick, please raise your head. You may have been bested, but you've no reason at all to feel ashamed. Defeat shouldn't always be equated with embarrassment. You gave this fight your all, and for that, you should be proud.
Damn it!
Just a question. I know I've lost my mind a few times going forward on a few fights and previous. Would playing Cold Steel 3 on hard be a better solution for me? I don't want to think I want to play a nightmare per se, but again, maybe it's just because of the build. I mean, I've been surprised by enemies, right? If they have the right critical, if they surprise me, if they got the speed that, you know, even normals hurt me. But yeah, if you use the powder with Millium, you can give CP to 4 people, so it's 4. I didn't even think of that.
Picture how hard you must have worked to come this far while I was away.
You could have sent. You're essentially telling me, like, with that move, you could do. I don't know if it works on herself, but essentially every time Million would have a turn, you could use a Zerum capsule. Or no, I guess you could use a powder. And everyone would get 100 CP again. And then just keep doing S breaks all the time. Right?
I couldn't be more proud to call you my friend.
Sounds broken as hell.
Do you mean that, Elisa? How does one even respond to such a thing?
Yeah, hug it out. Come on with us on the Courageous.
It was an honor to fight you again, Laura. Your skill with a sword is as fantastic as
Mobius gives items a range of M, so all in it, the items affect, and yes, you were right. And I told you it's broken, and CP is not the only thing.
The same to you.
Morty.
You fought spectacularly, Friedel. I'm certain all I've learned from this duel will only serve to help me grow ever stronger.
I do want to ask a question going forward. I've got to leave in about a half an hour. I got to go work and I got to drop my son off. Tomorrow I have a full-fledged day that we can get into this. Are we getting into something that's too involved after this for me to wrap that up? I know it sucks. It's been a relatively short stream, but that's what you get after me waking up. I'll wake up earlier tomorrow to take advantage of the day, but I just sort of want to know not to get into something that's too involved and then having to, break off for no apparent reason. What a splendid sight to behold. Hey! Were you guys just held up in there or what? Principal Van Dyck? Instructor Makarov? I thought you were all locked up. I know it's Van Dyke, but it's funnier to say Van Dyck. There are items that block craft, so an enemy boss won't do damage. I don't know if you can stop the story now. I think you can save after the battle, at least. Good to see you kids again. We did as we were asked and witnessed the battle from inside. A fine battle it was. Both sides fought with all of their might, and each one of them deserves to hold your head up high. Take it from me, Patrick. You showed all of the spirit of a true noble.
Wait. Patrick, did you... Correct. As soon as the Alliance withdrew, Master Patrick and the other upper-class students released the instructors at once. They were merely asked to remain inside until this battle met its end.
Good on them. Good on them.
We've played our part by watching the other battle taking place too.
Angie!
Instructor Beatrix! Vice Principal Heinrich!
Everyone's okay.
No broken bones, I hope.
We just wrapped things up on our end not too long ago. Only to find out that these two had been keeping an eye on us this whole time.
My blade was utterly useless against her overwhelming splendor. What a tragedy.
So in the end, that's all they were doing. That's only half of the So who would, yeah, I guess you're buffing defense. Yeah. So you would really get into a build. So question. Do they change that Mobius in the other games, or do they keep that build later on? It gives that was something we didn't even touch. Somehow it got level 5, but
Master Vincent, I'm afraid that comes to the surprise of no
that sounds like something fun to do in the third game.
one. Would be a fool to say otherwise after comparing your abilities.
Oh, woe is me!
There's no need to be so
All right, let's go call Margarita. Tell her Vincent's all fine.
Why in Adios's name?
There's something called Chronoburst. It gives you 2 turns when used. With EP cuts, you can get infinite turns, and the build is fine in the rest of the game. Okay. Good on you agreeing to that, though. You're all here. It's work, guys. It seemed like you were done over here, so we came over to take a peek. Our champions have been decided. What a wholly inspiring display of youthful vim and vigor. Indeed. Patrick Arms, as well as those who fought valiantly by his side, the battle of wills has been fought. The victor is clear. What will you do?
Master Patrick.
You want to come aboard the Courageous with us? Got some work for you. Down in the engine room.
What is the meaning of this, Schwarzer?
Helping you up, you jackass.
Last time you tried to hold your hand out to me after battle.
Yeah, you slapped it away.
I don't think you can compare this to the battle back then. Sure, we fought before, but this is the first time we did so without holding ourselves back. And it's the first time we did so while regarding one another as true equals. Maybe you couldn't take my hand after that fight, but I think you can now.
There's a little bit of proper film work put into this if you really look into it. The sight of the sun behind Reen, while Patrick looks up at him, it's supposed to be seen sort of as a goodwill thing. Imagine if he was all darkness and everything. A lot of that happens in the old Star Wars. I learned that from an English teacher. of like, if you remember, like in the old Star Wars, of like when Darth Vader's trying to get Luke to join him onto the dark side, and Luke's got like that half light and half in the dark, and he can't decide. He's indecisive. Yeah, we do have Chrono Burst. I'm familiar with it.
You will never cease to be an irritant, I'll have you know.
Boy, if I would have known that, Boris. Things really could have gone my way all the time. Did we just gain more people for the courageous? Hide Vincent at all costs, though.
I hereby proclaim the Order of the Lion disbanded. All upper-class students will assemble under the leadership of Student Council President Herschel.
Hey!
Now, all students, regardless of class, shall righteously fight under one banner as bearers of the Horned Lion Crest.
Yes!
Thank you, Patrick.
Game can be broken for your liking as long as you make an effort to learn about combat and some builds. Oh, see, that's the part though, right there, Boris. Is I gotta make an effort. That whole effort thing. Hey, Rex, take a photographer up part of there. There you go, bud.
I'll have none of that from you.
If you don't make an effort to buy new weapons at a point, you won't do damage and lose too. Yeah, like, that's one thing I actually feel like I've been keeping up on. Maybe not so much the defense items. I always find that the money has been an issue in this game. Toa looks like she's about to cry. But yeah, like trying to keep up on all the weapons. Like maybe early on they're only costing about 2,000 mira, but the last ones were all about like what 6, 7, 8,000 mira per each person. You know, when you have 9, 10 people in your group, that's a lot of mira.
We finally made it. Feels damn good to actually succeed in what we set out to do.
We really have. We're here. All of us. It feels so good to know that Thors can finally be together as one again.
That's right. But this isn't over yet. Our lives in Trista were simple.
Now we have a home again.
We've taken back our home, and now it's time we take back our happiness. Right!
This has got to be from Remembrance.
It was a long and difficult journey, but we were finally able to take back the academy we had longed to return to.
I can't remember an RPG
Tears of joy continued well into the night.
where you had such a large
Every single one of us,
party.
commoner and noble, feeling an overwhelming
Sounds like we're
sense of
drinking
pride
tonight.
to be a student of Thor's military academy. What's more, our victory renewed our hope for the future. So long as we were united, we had the will to work towards putting things right at last.
Ooh. That's like a perfect ending, the end of an act. I've seen a streamer rage about the game being hard and not fair, only to see he did not buy any weapons on a long time and did no damage and still didn't want to do it when told. Oh, so that wasn't me, Boris. I thought you were maybe just saying that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not too often given an opportunity, and I know I wanted to stream a lot longer if I could have. I unfortunately have to go to work later. I have to drop my son off at my parents' place, so that tomorrow I will wake up earlier and we'll get some work done. I was tired early this morning. I usually wouldn't wake up at noon, but here we are. Yeah. But I did it properly. Buff strength, and the game is easy for you. Game is not easy for me, Boris, but yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. As Kenny Omega says, we're gonna be on as we say. Yes, there we go. As Kenny Omega says, ladies and gentlemen, goodbye. And good night. Back again with this tomorrow. I learned a word yesterday. It's mañana. We'll be back mañana. No, I did not lose any battles. We'll see you tomorrow morning, maybe like 10:30. We'll figure it out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Bye-bye. We'll see you soon tomorrow, mañana. Ay, 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 ay.